How can we help you, officer?
Dick Jones is wanted for murder.
This is absurd! That thing is a violent mechanical psychopath!
My program will not allow me to act against an officer of this company.
These are serious charges. What is your evidence?
I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake. I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake. I want a chopper! Now! We will walk to the roof very calmly. I will board the chopper with my hostage. Anybody tries to stop me, the old geezer gets it. Dick, you're fired!
Thank you.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to Bats and Cats. Today's review. One of my all-time favorite movies of all time. El ROBOCOP. Now, this is Battle Damage. The future of law enforcement. But check that out. That box. It's got the chair that he sits in. The packaging is cool shit, really. How fucking awesome. Now, I seen this, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I wanted it a long time ago. I just never got it. And actually, it worked out better. I found it a lot cheaper than where I was, the price I was seeing it at. So, worked out better this way, me waiting a little longer. But that is so fucking cool. I absolutely, since I was a wee lad, just about, a foot smaller, or, than I am now, because I'm a short fucker. I've always watched RoboCop. I bet you I've rented that movie just about as much as I've rented fucking Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back. I used to rent that constantly. Or Indiana Jones. I bet I rented this just as much, because it was just one of my all-time favorite movies. Now, that box is cool. Check it out. A little back scene in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But, I watched this just as much as I watched anything else, and I liked the second one just as much as I liked the first one. I know a lot of people don't like the second one as much or whatever, but I thought it was just as good. Third one, I'll still watch it, but it's not my favorite. Would you look at it? How beautiful is that? Absolutely awesome. I'll get that out right. I don't think I could cut butter with this knife right now. I need to get a new one. It's starting to, plastic's actually starting to break on it. Son of a bitch. There we go. Alright, you got his cool ass gun. Check it out. Very nice. Yeah, NECA does such good work with these details and shit. Shove that right in your neck, like on the movie, the old Clarence. Very cool. I mean, they even got down to the detail on the gloves, you know. Hopefully you can make that out, but that's really fucking awesome. Probably making some noise here. Tell you what, I'll be right back. Let me get this out of here and I'll be right back.
Magnavolt, the final word in auto security. No embarrassing alarm noise, no need to trouble the police. And it won't even run down your battery.
Magnavolt. Lethal response.
Alright, I'm back. Got it out. This actually took me a minute to get out. I mean, all this shit was... they actually had it tied in and shit, and I didn't realize it, and it took me a minute. But I'm back. Let's check this out. Check out the chair. Pretty fucking cool. This moves. It's got his picture on it, like in the movie. Pretty fucking cool. This swivels. It's got switches up there. Look at all the wires in the back. Yeah, that's really fucking cool. This is a really cool one. I think back when I was trying to get it before, they were wanting like 50 something bucks for it. I ended up giving like $35 for this. Seemed like a pretty good deal. Table's a little wobbly. I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, this is really cool. Oh shit. I actually thought that was a... Oh, they are. These actually roll. Well, that's fucking cool. Well, they got little wheels on there and they actually spin. Well, that's cool as shit. Alright, set that to the side. Look at the detail there. That's cooler than shit. I know. Shit ain't cool. Fuck it ain't. Got his bullet hole in the head. Man, that looks like Peter Weller. That's pretty damn good. Of course, NECA, NECA's always, their shit is always really, really good. I've never been disappointed. But look at the fucking detail on that. Everything moves pretty good. The battle damage looks really good. The leg doesn't open for storage for the gun like on the other one that I have on here. But it's still pretty fucking cool. When you move the foot, it actually moves this, which is cool shit. It actually goes in and out of that cylinder. I don't know how well you can see it, but it does. Very cool. I mean, the details just far out, man. Got the fucking holes in it and shit. It's just cool. I mean, they went all out. They did. Even what I see a while ago on the share. Oh, even in the arms. Like if you look in the joints on the arms, they even got hoses, imprints of like hoses going into his arms and shit. I mean, they went, that far. Everything seems to move pretty good. The joints in the arms were a little stiff. I took a hairdryer to it. I know. Why do I have a hairdryer? Well, for this, because it ain't for this. The legs move really well. I mean, everything's pretty damn good on here. No disappointments. Let's put his other head on. Yeah. That's so cool that you can interchange shit like that on these figures now. You didn't have shit like that growing up. It's so fucking good. I love it. Absolutely love it. I like it. That pops right off here. You're not authorized to be back here. Remember that? He fucking shoots that out. That guy shuts up real quick. That's what McFarlane should try to do. That would be cool. Could you imagine McFarlane making the cop car, about that big and have a figure to go with it? That'd be the shit. I'm sure it's some licensing bullshit that they can't fucking... They ain't got permission or whatever. It's all about the money. It ain't like they wouldn't make money. That's the thing. Anybody that's hesitant on licensing something so somebody can make toys like this, you don't think we ain't gonna buy them? We're gonna buy the fuck out of them. Got the gun, make it look like it's shooting. That's pretty cool, really. I like it. I don't know if I can get it to stand though. Yeah, that's fucking sweet as shit. Let's sit him in the chair. Let's see how that looks. Mask or no mask? Let's do it both. Let's do it both ways. Get him in a seating stance here. I don't know, he looks a little weird sitting down. Still looks cool as shit though, I must say. There's a fun fact you might not have known. Peter Weller, he could not, and you probably know this, he could not get in the police car in the whole suit. So when he's in the scenes where he's in the car driving around town and shit, he's just in his underwear. He's like in his boxers, fucking driving around, but he's got the upper part of the suit on because they couldn't get in and out of the fucking car. It's kind of funny. Same with walking upstairs too. I think he had to have he just had the upper body part on, and then when he went upstairs, he didn't have because he couldn't see. I'm pretty sure on that. I do know a fact on the car. He couldn't be in there with that on because he couldn't get in and out. I might be guessing on the steps. It might be just a case of he couldn't see out of the fucking mask to walk up the steps, so it was real iffy. It might be that. Someone might check that. But I do know the car thing's is true, for sure. He couldn't do he couldn't get in and out of the car. The damn suit was too big. But this right here, well worth the $30-something. This is sweet. Let's put the other mask on him. What I got going on over here? I got some kind of history shit going on over here. Oh no, Metroid. I don't know what's going on. Shit just plays back there. I don't know what the hell it is. I think I like it better without the... I think I like it better with the mask on. It looks more cool. Yeah, that looks better, don't it? Absolutely great. This movie was so fucking good when I was a kid. I hated it though. Like when they play it, you know, even still today with the bullshit that's on TV now, like The Walking Dead would have never have even been considered to run on TV, as gory and crazy as it is. And that's a great show. I love it. But I just think back like when we were younger, everything was edited for TV. Like at Halloween when you'd come home from trick-or-treating and you'd be like, let's sit down and watch horror movies, and you'd sit down, but every one of them were fucking edited and it wasn't as good, but you still watched them. But same with ROBOCOP, you know, when it used to come on, you know, I'd run in there to watch it, but it was so fucking edited, you know, the unedited shit's what makes the movie good, you know. Still watched it, but it wasn't the same. But now, they might as well not edit anything, because it's regular TV shows are far worse than anything we would have seen when we were younger. Yeah, there's no fucking way. I mean, you get on like Disney Plus, that's a cesspool of shit anymore. I mean, it's like you click on something and you see shit you never would have thought you would have seen on Disney. It's just crazy. It's just weird. like we couldn't say, they'd edit the word butt out when we were younger on TV. Now they almost say anything and everything, you know. But someone preached their opinion on TV, they'll edit that son of a bitch. They won't air it. But as far as anything that would have been edited out when we were younger, it's on there now. But just when I was a kid, when this would come on, or RoboCop 2, or anything like that, it was always edited for TV, and it fucking sucked. Like I said, we still watched it though, but it just wasn't as good because all the cussing and the fucking gore and all that shit was edited out. But doesn't mean, I mean, this movie was just, it was ahead of its time, you know. Like you had, because it sounds like a cheap ass fucking movie, like RoboCop. But then when you watch it, you would walk out with a totally different opinion about the movie. Because it is a really good movie. I remember showing people over the years, like, let's watch RoboCop. And they'd be like, really? Because everybody thinks that's just a cheesy guy flick, you know. It's really not. It's a really good fucking movie. And people sit down and watch it, and they end up having a totally different opinion about RoboCop. I mean, I've seen people sit down and not want to watch it. Next thing you know, they're like this, watching the whole, and they like it at the end. You know, it's a great movie. It's few and far between now that you actually see a great movie anymore. It just they're not as good. Effects and shit are great, but it's not, you know, practical effects in my opinion is way better, and the movies were just better in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s. And they're just not as good anymore. I mean, I've came across some good ones lately, you know, over the past few years, but nothing like it was when we were younger. I mean, I always go back and watch the older shit. It was just better. Same with TV shows. I still watch Roseanne all the time. King of the Hill, you know, just good shows. Fuck, I watched shit. I turned on ER the other day because I was just flipping through shit. All this shit in the world that we can watch, and I turned on something that was on when I was a little kid. It's just better shit all the way around. I can't get into anything new anymore. I try. If they'd come out with stuff like these movies here that we grew up on, and do it that way, and stop trying to make it all fast and easy with visual effect, you know, computer effects and shit, I think we'd have more appreciation for them. I think this I'm not saying like today's movies are easy to make. I'm sure they're not, but you had to really bust ass when you made movies like this back in the day. I mean, you couldn't just go in and fix it. That's what I'm getting at, you know. And if you did, you knew it, because you know, you think about some movies that came out and they tried to use the effects back then. There was like, I can think of 2 movies that did really good with the effects that we had back then. 3 tops. Yeah, 3. You know, you had Jurassic Park, it came out in 93, that was really fucking good. That blew, I mean, we all know that's where it started. You basically, I mean, that made it. It made the visual effects blow out of the water. You had The Abyss, and then you had Terminator 2, which all the effects were fucking phenomenal in those, and they still hold up today. But some of them that tried to go quick and easy and with the effects back in and maybe didn't know what they were doing or whatever. Not like I know what I'm doing. It just didn't turn out good, you know. Like think of Spawn, you know. The effects were fucking cool as shit on his suit, and you know, it was really good, except like the hell scene. You know, it's like they just threw that in there real quick. Like they didn't take their time on it, you know. But then they still released it. You know, take your time, make it fucking look cool, because they knew then when they seen it that it wasn't. They were like, that looks kind of shitty. We probably could have done better. Look at these fucking dinosaurs over here on Jurassic Park, you know. But maybe they didn't have the budget. But if you ain't got the budget, don't make the fucking movie. I love that movie. Spawn's great. I still watch it. But I like the movie, but I would rather watch the HBO Spawn that was on back in the day. It was all animated. It's fucking really good. If anybody ain't never seen that, watch that. I think it's on HBO right now that you can get on there and watch it. Look at me talking about random shit that has nothing to do with this. Well, this is going to be it on this. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a fucking awesome figure. Detail is out of the world on it. Moves great. Looks great. It's got cool fucking accessories with it. And this is a memorable part of the movie. Him being in this chair, to me. So, this would look cool as shit on your shelf, you know, if you're collecting this kind of stuff. So, this is Adam telling, go out and get you one. Wasn't that much money. Get you two. Keep one in the box. Keep one on the shelf. Like, subscribe, peace out, and be good. And I'll see you in the next one. See you.
Excuse me. I have to go. Somewhere there is a crime happening. Thank you for not smoking.